Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to New World, an MMORPG with going to be a heavy emphasis on PvP as well. Though right now, there's really not a big emphasis. It's just going to be, this is a preview week. You see the New World preview. Out for about a week. I am going to be playing the hell out of this because I've kind of fallen in love with it. It is quite good, quite good. We're actually in the First Light Hamlet. We're at the beginning, kind of starting areas. Let's actually go check out the map. And also do recommend, the chat thing is a little big. You want to adjust that. I actually just turned it off during the video because, yeah, MMO chats are, you're going to learn some new words. And they're just so toxic. But this is the map. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this is, and I've spent about a good 6 or 7 hours on this today. I'm mostly just covering, would have been a little farther in the game, but there's been a couple quest bugs. Minor little stuff that I had reset my progress, so I had to go back. Surprisingly, the servers have been very stable. Medium population right now. I know they only did the pre-orders. Amazon Games was nice enough to give me a key because I wasn't sure my Amazon key was going to work for the pre-order because during the density test, I could not get it to work. So they're gracious enough to give me another one just to make sure I got this going. But this game, oh man, this game gets me in so many ways. Oh yeah, it's actually quite a huge map. Insane. Yeah, we're about at the time where we can actually pick a faction. And then from the faction you can pick guilds. And then you can get into wars for territory, etc. Yeah, that is just lovely. Definitely my kind of game. Alright, I want to give you a brief tour. This is the First Light Hamlet town. I actually did do a video, start a video on this. But don't go into a house. If you want to go, like, preview a house, don't go in there currently, because, man, did I get... You cannot get out. I had to respawn and take a little bit of damage, but it wasn't so horrible. Not too horrible. But alright. Yeah, various faction leaders. Let's actually pull down the map a little bit. Just give you a broad overview. Got a lot of crafting stations here as well. Yeah, auction house. You can either salvage gear or you can sell stuff at the auction house. There is no just like junk vendor. Anything like that. But yeah, I found a lot of stuff. It's pretty intuitive as well. Let's actually get into my character here. And these are starting attributes. The attribute system, pretty basic. But I think it really, the way it's gone rather well. I haven't really, wanted more in depth. It's gone pretty well. Kind of majoring a little bit more on strength. But then actually get into weapon mastery, which is actually quite nice as well. Though I have found the straight sword kind of a bit better because there's a lot of traffic going on in some of the big quest areas. And you do get a hit. If you get a hit in on an enemy, you do get credit for it. Kind of like the Elder Scrolls Online. But if you do get a carcass to harvest, whatever, whoever gets it first on that end. Let's just get it. Each one has a different skill tree. They do have kind of roles you play in this, like, tank, DPS, healer, etc. But you're not really constrained by that. There's a very open system. And all the stuff you get for these weapons, you get by just using it. It is really nice system I found. I just been going the sword a little bit because it's just much faster if you want to get a hit in. If you got a quest related thing. But also, yeah. The Warhammer, it's kind of fun, but yeah, it's just, it's a little slow. And sometimes they're just not getting close. But yeah, it's not bad. Right, then also let's get into the crafting system as well. Yeah, more of a trade in crafting. There's 15 different things, and they are all lovely. I actually just unlocked tracking, and it's getting on level 25. So now I know quite a bit. I can actually, rabbits and other stuff will start showing up. And then like when you get to tracking level 60, you'll start knowing where boars are. And then you'll start knowing about, yeah, even large predators, stuff you want to hunt. That's very nice. And I think, yeah, harvesting, go into all of this here. And the more you do it, the more you level up, and it is quite nice. I got some refining. I haven't done any weaving yet. But also has crafting. And the more you get up at it, you can really get some really nice stuff. And remember, this is a preview week. The game is actually about a year away. I don't know. They've already delayed and then COVID happened, so. But I am vastly impressed with what they have. I was going to this kind of a little bit jaded because I didn't get a density test, but it is going fairly well. Fairly well. Right, that's a little bit of cooking. There's so much to go through, and we'll go through this a little bit more in the week when I have a more better understanding. I mean, I think I've got the basics down. I actually did get a little dye for the armor as well. There wasn't a lot of character customization. Other than this, they do have a Bob Ross hair, but you can pick all the hair for the same male, female character as well. Alright, let's go off and do this. I've got a kind of a long quest. Gonna probably be a bit of a problem, because I probably already noted earlier a little bit of, but not too many bugs, but if I do, they've got these missions you can do for the town, which gets you faction standing, rewards, etc. But sometimes when I do those, or I do the main quest instead, and it can even be in the same area. I do have respawn point. You can actually recall to the town, wherever you want to do that. Let's get in a little bit of this. And then I'll just gotta tap that once, get a little bit of that. And you can also set up camps as well, which has kind of gotten insanely hilarious at times. Because some areas where you're doing a quest and everybody's doing the same quest, there's like 40 little camps just potted around. But the game has held up rather well. Looking a little prettier. I uncapped the frame rate as well. It's a lot prettier when you do that as well. Alright, let's set off. You do get mounts in this as well. I haven't got quite to that point. And now we got tracking 25, so I can actually tell you where bunnies are. And I just murdered that poor hobo bunny. And it's just like the Long Dark. There you go. Yeah, there is, you do have food, eating, healing over time, etc. Buffs. Your standard MMO stuff. But I found the combat very enjoyable in this. And there's muskets as well. I don't think I have any ammo for that currently. The bow as well. So the enemies are... I'm going to try to do that a little bit. It does have magic. Alright, straight sword, mastery number 5. Let's actually take a second. We do have another point. And weirdly enough, you can access that straight sword. It actually also goes into your shield. Stamina usage for that. You know, that is not a bad idea. I should block a little more. Alright. Yeah, it is WASD keyboard movement. Yeah, of course, key bindings, of course. And a mouse for the attacks. I felt it's flowed fairly well. And you're not going to have any usual MMOs. You're not going to get, you know, like the 30+ abilities like you kind of get in WoW, Star Wars The Old Republic, etc. This is more like a ESO, Elder Scrolls Online kind of thing. I just get a couple skills and let's put that away actually. Do like that. Now we can track bunnies. There's a couple little quests and stuff to capture some bunnies and I'm like, man, how am I going to find them out here? So that's not bad. Yep. This has some cool magical abilities as well, as you just saw there. That was quite a port over. There's a camp here as well. So let's actually talk about laying down a camp. We actually can only hold one camp at a time though. So now let's... I kind of don't want to put it, you know, right on the road. Uneven terrain. And... I was hoping for around here, but I don't think I can do that on the rock. It's... And this will be kind of your local respawn point. Alright, hey, there we go. Let's play all the resources. It doesn't cost too much to get a camp. later on. Oh wait, I gotta... Do I not have enough wood? Oh, that's embarrassing. I kind of stashed... We do have a very generous carrying weight, about 250 right now. Let's just grab some wood from the bush. Can chop down trees as well. They have different trees. Blacksmithing, crafting. It's not the best. It is probably, I would say, they almost go as far as saying the second best crafting I've ever seen in an MMO. Final Fantasy XIV takes the cake on that one. Yeah, their crafting is amazing, but this is dang good. It does make you want to craft. Okay, let's... Alright, then we just step back and that's done. Some defensive recovery as well. Alright, cooked cranberries. So that recovers health for a short time. Recovery stops if damage is received. Slight recurrence for defense recovery. Alright. And none of this goes bad or anything, so that's good to see. Weapons and armor do have durability, the standard MMO thing. Let's get that done. And that does, of course, get our cooking up. We'll get some more health recovery. Get some more rations. And the more we do it, the better we get at it, the more stuff we unlock. So truly an MMO, you get what you put into it. Alright, so if we die or anything for some horrible reason, yeah, we'll respawn back there. It's about 200 meters out. Not the most innovative map that I've seen so far, but we are still in the starting area. But it really does get the job done. And sometimes we just got people laying in the fetal position. That happens after you've been playing for a long time. Oh, we got a wolf over there. And you can use other people's camps as well if you don't want to put yours here. But it's nothing big like a settlement, like kind of... Oh, deer hair, actually. Sorry, I'm kind of just a horrible, horrible person. Oh, gray wolf. Okay, he might see us. He's gonna go for his wolf attack. Didn't really look for a combat lock on yet. That's probably my only being derpy. Alright, we'll harvest you as well. And you do have a storage at your, wherever town you're staying at. And actually they have a storage in every town. Though if you want to get whatever it is from that storage, you're going to have to go to that town. But it's about 1,000, I think, inventory storage. Very generous. Higher than Fallout 76, by the way. And this game is already way more stable than Fallout 76 is now, so, you know, that's saying something. More about how bad Bethesda did that, but anyway. It's about 100 years after this quest. This is for the last faction. There are 3 different factions. The Marauders, the Syndicate, I do believe a little bit of a... They're kind of like Zealots. I can't remember the name of them right now. Actually get some trees. You know, I wouldn't say no. And do remember, crafting recipes, items, all that, probably going to change within the next year. And also, none of this is going to carry over. This is just for funsies, but this is a game I'm really looking forward to getting into, so... Let's, I'm going to regret it because I haven't really specialized in this, but... I'm probably going to forget this. I think I can get him. I just haven't really used... Okay. That was dangerous. Can you level up your, really quick, though? If you want to really risk it. Just keep feeding me. That'll go up anyway. But yeah, let's also... We don't have any... Oh, we do have ammo for that, actually. I do have quite a bit. They do rush you, have something available. At level 5, you do get a second. I don't really need that other one. Just throw that over there, and we'll go back to that. And that 30, you get a third one as well. Okay, so we got 111. And it's kind of been the standard MMO quest line. I've enjoyed it so far, though. I don't know what you just said, but you scared me. Okay. Run. Run. Okay. Okay. No! Oh, shoot. I don't think anybody's around, unfortunately. And he shanked me. We do take a little bit of armor damage if we do. Yeah, I shouldn't have been playing around with the musket. That's more of a... But you know what we'll do, though? Let's go with heavy hammer for this one. Let's look armor real quick. I'm having a little bit one that actually has a little bit better chance of getting more rare items when harvesting. And not as strong against physical damage, but... So let's just see what that'll cost to repair. About 2 coins, 3 repair parts. You get repair parts from salvaging. Let's just fix everything up while we're at it. Alright. Dorm armor, well, I've come to bargain. We'll show you where it previously died. I don't think we dropped. I'm not entirely sure if we dropped anything. We probably might have dropped something. Notice a little bit of clipping, but that's... And actually, I'm having such a good time, that's actually totally acceptable. I'm usually kind of a stickler for stuff clipping. But to be fair, I'm carrying a musket and a giant warhammer and a shield in my back. I don't know how you would make that work. But let's be a little more careful here. And? Come here. Oh, come here. Just want to talk. That's kind of horrible. Bow and arrow do work well as well, but it's just one of those things. Just keep a ranged weapon and then keep a melee, because they usually do clearly get the distance really, really fast. People smarter than I am. I actually can track turkeys over here. And oh. And yep. Like one of these in the long dark, wouldn't you? I tell you. All right. And also need to talk about if you're doing stuff within the area for that settlement, you start getting standing, which will unlock various rewards. As the territory standings. Right now we're about level 5 in First Light. But we don't have any rewards yet. But about level 15 you actually can get a house in that settlement. I'm kind of going to work my way up in that area first. And up. Alright, we got some tainted flesh. And did I drop something? Did I just like to show me where I died? Okay, well that's fair. Let's get inside the murder tent here. Alright, very nice. Ooh, we got some soldier's boots though, tier 2. I think I actually will. You do a lot of great damage, but it's a lot easier to also miss. Alright. So a lot of the standard MMO, kill this, grab so many of that, search so many chests. The lore has been pretty good as well. I'm not going to delve too deep because I'm not going to be playing this till next year, so it's not really something I'll probably remember. Ooh, we got a container as well. And everybody can search these containers. Alright, we got a duelist hat. Ooh. Duelist hat 2, though. I think I'd rather have the soldier's home, honestly. Looking a little conquistador-y. Anything in there? Nope. Let's move out. We got a little oh, man. I do actually have a shockwave attack for this, so. Oh, nice. Get a little bit of heal. Yeah, they do have healing magic as well. I think I'm gonna stick with my hammer here, though, because. Okay, very nice. Deal with the wizard's hat. They just get one hit in, you do get credit for that, so that's a little bit of shared XP. I do like that, especially when the MMOs, everybody's in the same starting area, and you know, NPCs will not, enemies will not spawn as fast as you'd like. Alright, got some more tainted flesh. Let's keep looking on. I do need 3 more containers, and I gotta kill 3 more corrupted. I did have another quest, though. I'm worried it's going to set off and reset the main quest again. Okay, nice little throne as well. That's creepy. Alright. I do believe this one is only going to coming out so far like $40 just for the standard edition. Doesn't look like there's going to be any MMO. I'm kind of wondering where they're making. I mean, they'll make money out the $40 a copy. But, I mean, there's mounts and something. There'll be some monetization. Definitely don't think there's going to be any pay to win in this one because, yeah. I don't think the community would like that too much, especially in PvP. I think Bezos has probably got enough money. I missed. And nope, not even going to get a chance on that one. I think you're going to use my shockwave ability, but we got to just wait our moment. So this is basically, you know, MMO first day. Alright. Shockwave and a stun. Oh wow, alright. Thank you. Good gravy. I think I haven't even tried that though. I think I actually can heal myself. Maybe I need to get some mastery of that first. Actually, let's open that up a little bit for the life staff. Yeah, we can do a healing pulse after we get a level 1 here. So it might not be a bad idea to open that up. But should be able to do ourselves a little bit of self-heal. Do some backtracking. And got that done. The container. I think it'd be worth getting this step up as well. Yeah, you can specialize in about anything. Okay, so that's 2 out of 3. I just need one more container. Let's grab. My Steward Trooper aim is apparent again. And thank you. All right. We need to find one more container. Can't quite remember if I read that or not, but just concentrate on a container. We don't need to murder anything anymore. But I do like a good murder. Okay, so we actually already have a point in that, though. Yes, we do. Alright, so now... Okay, so... Very nice. A 10-second cooldown. Oh, container. As I was saying that. Horticultural's boots. Great for crafting. Let me just see if I can... I think that should, but... And again, I'm not a doctor. Okay, so now we are done, so I think we actually could just head back. Unfortunately, I think our... Yeah, campaign, we're gonna need some, yeah, that currency before we can go. I think it's just crafting some magic potion stuff. Alright, let's head back. Let's head back. And I found the 3 factions intriguing very much because they have a, like a religious order, a very science-minded plague doctor kind of order, and then there's the marauders, the soldiers. Let's head back. Which is a bit of a long walk. You do get used to this, and some MMOs spoil you. They give you mounts very early. I do remember when Star Wars Old Republic came out, it was at least a good, and somebody's just wasting a perfectly good wolf. Though your inventory can get up pretty fast. Alright. Yeah, I do see guilds forming, etc. Yeah, very nice. So people will grind this out. And next week is actually going to be Avengers. I'm enjoying this a fair bit better than I enjoyed Avengers. Avengers was alright. I can just see a heavy monetization here. But this is... costs less, does more. And not really... At least not yet. You never know. But I'm going to go... I also like that you can kind of shimmy down here, which is very nice. You take a little bit of damage, but that's fine. Let's head back to town, turn this in. Yeah, if you do get it, I do recommend getting it on Steam though, because I had some issues after buying it off Amazon, which is kind of hilarious because that's like the one thing they do. I'm confused where you want me to go with this one, game. Because you're kind of sending me mixed signals. No, I'm just going to go, man. Yeah, not do it. You know, of course, you don't have to pre-order as well. The pre-order bonus, but you can always do that like a day or two before. I wouldn't lock in just yet. Because a lot of things can go wrong. Yeah. Don't try never to pre-order if you can avoid it. But I do have to give this pretty high praise, though. Well, graphically not bad. It just does actually remind me a lot of Greedfall. It does remind me quite a bit of Greedfall. I'm a little confused why that's got two different things, but maybe that's just showing where we were. We're supposed to start that mission, but we already did, because I'm pretty sure I finished that. Yeah, there's a little bit of quest bugginess. When I was on the main menu, it said like I had to log out because I got stuck in the house. It said I was level 9, and I'm like, oh, if I lost any progress, I'm gonna lose my mind. But relatively, yeah, and guilds can control the towns, so I think they do get in a way get taxes from that. So it's gonna be some big incentive for guilds, getting more stuff, street credit as well, if you will. So I think it's you. Alright, I think there's a little bit of voice acting in the intro, but there's been no voice acting throughout the entire game. I don't know, maybe it's early. It's always kind of nice on occasion. I mean, Elder Scrolls Online does it all the time. That's also subscription based. A little more pricey on that one, and man, did they try to monetize that. The Covenant. That is the name, the Covenant. I totally derped on that one. Okay, so turn to the magistrate. Alright. So then we get an armor case up. Tier 2 cultist glove. Yeah, a lot of viability and kind of want to what you want to do. Alright, let's head back over. I don't think I want to talk to her yet, because If that resets that, I wouldn't have too much to worry about, because I just have to go talk to her. Let's go find the town board, and hopefully I can turn this in. Show off that a little bit. And every town's going to have this stuff in here. So there's going to be no shortage of stuff to do, I think. Alright, first light, standing rank increased. Okay. There's a lot of quests that reset daily, it looks like. Yeah, we do have one unspent territory standing point. Alright. Alright, so now it also offers you 3 choices. And at 15, we can get the bonus stone house. Alright, and this is just in this area, though. Decrease trading tax rate by 9.3 in first light. Increasing gathering speed by 5%. And earn 5% more faction tokens while in first light. We're about to join a faction, actually, so that's probably not a bad idea to get that going early. Yeah. Not a bad idea. Okay. And that, I think that... There's recipes that show up that I've already done. For some reason, I can't get that to not do that, but... Not a huge thing. There's no going back, so... yeah, you have one character per... there's like 3 different kinds of servers. Yeah, 3 different names ones. You can only have a character on each one of those ones, so you can maybe get about 3 characters. Like, you can't roll like 80 characters. And this one it looks like so far. So these choices gonna be very important. Okay. Oh, I don't know. I can't decide yet. I can't decide. Maybe I'll let the comment section decide. I don't know yet. Like, I am kind of liking the Covenant. They're more like we've got to defeat the corrupted. The Marauders just want to, you know, pretty much beat down everything and own everything. And the Syndicate just wants the knowledge. So I don't know. I don't know. Well, alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think I will leave off here. Kind of a more in-depth impressions video. after having a good night, and I like that hat. Look at that. That is nice. That is nice. Yeah, but so far, I do highly recommend. I do plan on maybe mainstream this game when it comes out. This could be our daily game on the Twitch channel. I'm really loving what I'm seeing so far. It has been a great time, and only keeps getting better to me anyway. So we might get a guild going as well. So I'll have to keep you informed of that. But I'll be playing this a bit more. I'm gonna give you more in depth as I keep digging into this. I will try to hit level cap, get a house, explore all that, try to get the crafting as good as we can. We have about a week to get all this done, so I'll try to keep as busy as I can. Alright, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that like button, does help a lot. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.